China offers the traveller more incredible natural landmarks than almost any country on Earth.
When it comes down to it, I guess all I can say is that this is a mind-boggling extravaganza of geological history and formation and life all put together. And it's just incredible to believe that no one really knew about it until recently.
The economic explosion in China has been well documented, but I'm on a mission to explore this huge country's natural terrain, largely unknown to the rest of the world, but not for long. I've already marvelled at one of the world's most enigmatic volcanic craters in the northeast of the country and experienced the epic remote beauty of its Gobi Desert in the northwest, bordering Mongolia.
Right on the edge of this sand dunes, I can't believe it! Oh, whoa, look at this.
These are destinations that represent the next stage of China's breakneck development, and what's already clear to me is that as China's huge population outgrows its cities, so the demand for outdoor recreation booms. Domestic tourism is rising at a rapid rate, and now it's a race against time to prepare and protect China's pristine landscapes. Gansu province, where China meets Eurasia, may be today one of the country's poorest regions, but it's also home to one of the world's geological miracles, the Rainbow Mountains, China's Technicolor version of the Grand Canyon.
500 square kilometres of sandstone and minerals, the dazzling colours were formed by water erosion. They were created during the same geological shift that formed the Himalayas some 80 million years ago.
As spectacular as the Rainbow Mountain Range is, what's almost as incredible is that until the turn of the millennium, hardly anybody in China, let alone the rest of the world, had even heard of it.
And that is an unlikely story in itself, which begins at this man's house.
2000年之前，我们是这个坐轮椅啊，再加上就是这个搞树莓啊、发芽。以前我就在这面部的了。
One day, a photographer passed by Mr. Lei as he was carrying out his normal farmer's chores.
2000年的时候，那时候我们2个轮椅带发芽，早晨正好我刚把烟刚上出来的时候，经过因为我们这个213省道上来了一辆车，他就马上停下了，停下然后他来就问的，老乡能不能拍个你的这个烟的照？是可以。我们家后面就有这个，也就说是就这个彩色丘陵了，那菜上就把他就带上跑出去看，哎呀，好美呀！
So before 2000, no one recognized that this was a beautiful natural wonder.
因为你看，我们这个地方的人也爆破啊，哪里都没有去吧，听来吗？因为我们门前的这个彩色丘陵的这个山嘛，能全部各地都有。我认为全部各地的山都是一样，也和它是一个带吧。
Soon, other photographers latched on to this undiscovered gem, and their photos caught the eye of famous film director Zhang Yimou. He shot a remake of the Coen brothers film Blood Simple here, and its success in China made the mountains famous. Some of the props are still visible, and Mr. Lei himself was an extra in the movie.
The area was awarded UNESCO World Heritage status in 2010. Today, Mr. Lei is a bit of a local celebrity, and his house has been extended into a 40-room hotel. A museum's been built, and a tourist complex is under construction.
要不说把这个爱好摄影的带回来这个地方，以前大家们也发现不了这个地方啊。
像我们从山东泰安那边，然后一直走高速，然后开车过来是20几个小时。
So can you describe your experience here in the mountain range? Not you.
山的感觉是非常美，给我一种非常震撼的感觉，就是它有很多种颜色。我是第一次来到这里，看到这么美的山，心里非常的高兴，开心极了。
How proud are you of the way that China looks after its natural wonders?
那个感觉到真的感觉很骄傲，因为我来到这以后，我看到这里，到处都很干净，可能也是这个新开发的景区嘛。我希望就是以后还是保持这种，原生态的吧，没有污染，没有破坏。
Has China always been good at looking after its environment?
倒不是，因为我们实话实说嘛，从德州过来，我们那边就有很严重的雾霾。现在我们国家不是也是一直在努力的这个改善嘛，希望以后都能在我们那也能呼吸到这么好的空气。
When it comes down to it, I guess all I can say is that this is a mind-boggling extravaganza of geological history and formation and life all put together. And it's just incredible to believe that no one really knew about it until recently.
This park opened in 2008 and has quickly become a big draw for tourists. From just 30,000 visitors a year in the beginning, in 2015, more than 1 million came here.
With that growth in tourism, is there a threat to the environment here?
当然，对于这个整个山体来说的话，假如没有合理的开发，那么游客过多的话，对这个景观肯定会造成一些影响。就是说，咱们这个山上的土质它本身是非常脆弱的，游客多了，有人会踩到这个山上，留下这个脚印，对这个不可再生的地质遗迹就会造成一定的破坏。但是现在咱们景区里面就是在开发的过程当中，根据游客的数量的增长情况，也是景区里面规划了好多合理的这样一个建设的观景台，所以暂时在景区的开发过程当中，对整个地貌还是没有过多的影响。所以暂时的这个游客接待量，咱们景区还是完全可以接受得了。
These aren't the only astonishing rock formations here. While the Rainbow Mountains were hardly known until recently,
Bingo Dan Shia
doesn't even appear in any guidebook I've seen.
If the Rainbow Mountain Range is all about the forces of nature creating a vivid palette of colours, then this geosite is all about amazing and sometimes lifelike shapes being created by those very same forces.
Many of the formations bear uncanny resemblances to living beings and monuments.
the Louvre Museum and an eagle's head, for example. This might be China's best kept secret at the moment, but it's only a matter of time before the world wakes up to this natural wonder. It's time to leave Gansu province and head to my next destination and the last leg of my tour. At least that's what the plan is.
The hazards of travelling within China. Actually, the hazards of travelling from any remote region to another remote region. Because of bad weather, our plane was delayed from our first airport and we're now stuck here in Xi'an and we've missed the connecting flight, which means we're stranded here. So, watch this space. Or rather, don't watch this space.
And so onto China's western region and the edge of the Tibetan Plateau. This is Sichuan province, and here you'll find Zhojiegu National Park.
The best known features here are the dozens of multicoloured lakes. Indeed, there's an old saying which goes, once you've seen the waters of Zhojiegu, you don't have to see any other waters, anywhere, ever.
There's two things I noticed once I arrived here at Jiuzhaigou Airport. Firstly, it's bracingly chilly, and secondly, I'm short of breath. And that's because the altitude here is 3,500 metres above sea level. It's dizzyingly high. Onwards.
The development of China's national parklands like these has been rapid over the last 2 decades. The area of all parks in China now covers nearly 17% of its total landmass. That's higher than in the USA.
I've got to say, as soon as you walk into this park and you see scenery like this, it is pretty magnificent. This bus system is pretty efficient, and it has to be. Way back in 1984, when the park opened, there were only 5,000 people visiting a year. Today, it's 2 million a year and up to 10,000 a day. In fact, the park puts a limit on the number of tourists coming in each day.
太多的游客来到九寨沟，带来了这个地方的经济的发展。当然，生态的保护。 我们也是做的也是非常好，不论环保厕所、栈道，还有这个观光车，以后我们都会。
Jiuzhaigou is named after the 9 Tibetan villages of the valley, and around 1,000 Tibetan minority people live inside the park. Tourism has helped employ many, park ranger Liang Feng being one. Do you think that the Tibetan attitude to nature is very important in helping this place be clean and healthier?
藏族是热爱大自然的民族，是很尊重大自然的民族，所以说，在这里，九寨沟能够保护下来，也离不开我们祖祖辈辈对这个地方的热爱。我希望，我们再结合原有的一些东西和原始的东西，再进一步的。 结合现代科技，我们把九寨沟未来以后做得会更好，更美好以后，对。
The park has become an ideal holiday getaway for China's urban population, which now outnumbers its country dwellers.
07年的时候，大概在9年前，是我高中毕业的时候，然后。 高中毕业就是毕业旅行嘛，也算是大学之前的旅行，我就来到了这里。然后在来到这里之后，这9年之间我也去玩了很多地方，但是真的觉得这个地方的水是最美的，所以后来就认识了它嘛。然后我就决定带它来这边拍婚纱照，把最美的它和最美的水一起留在我们的婚纱照当中。
Do you think it's romantic here?
Yes.
And some people aren't just content with visiting here.
There's quite an interesting phenomenon going on at the moment, which is against the general trend in China, whereby people are actually leaving the city to go and live in the countryside. And I'm going to a hostel right now, which was set up by 3 cousins who came here on holiday last year and decided they wanted to stay for good. 你好，
你好，欢迎光临九寨沟家。你好，
Hi, 你好。This looks great. Can you show me around?
Yes.
Thank you.
因为我去年的时候过来旅游，夏季的时候住在这边，然后我觉得非常好。然后今年我就决定和我哥哥，然后和我姐姐，我们觉得今年可以把这个地方承办下来，去试一下。应该因为九寨沟它是一个世界闻名的5A级景区嘛。这儿来看一下上人间。 因为 我在大城市里面的话是感受快节奏的生活，然后在这边是慢节奏的生活，所以我想体验一下慢节奏生活是什么样的感受。
Li Ling isn't the only one who's noticed the commercial potential of Zhouzhougu's pristine nature. Despite protective measures inside the park, rapid development outside has raised concerns about the environmental impact.
I mean, look at this place. This hotel complex has more than 1,000 rooms and it resembles an aircraft hangar, it's so huge. And these shopping outlets are just everywhere. If you want a puffer jacket, I suggest you come here.
But I'm in search of a more authentic experience in Zhouzhougu, and one that gives me an insight into one of China's most famous and controversial minority cultures.
If you want a really eco-conscious, authentic experience, there are options. Right now, we're in one of 9 Tibetan villages here in the valley, and here we have an eco-lodge. Now check this out. Lovely room, 2 nice beds, hot water, look at that, plus heating. Very comfortable experience, and you can feel good about yourself too doing it. A sink, and I've heard there's even Wi-Fi. What more could you want?
This is a family business with Tibetan origins. Zhuo Ma's grandparents were born in Tibet, and her own life was going along a familiar traditional path, until this strong-willed woman decided she had other ideas.
So, and then 在这就是我们这个藏族呢有一个传统的习俗呢，就是也有一个订婚，就是订婚呢就是我们可能生下来1岁到3岁之间，他们就父母就会给你选一个那个。所以呢，就是我呢是3岁的时候就定了亲，那我应该17岁的时候就应该结婚。
But Zhuo Ma had other ambitions and told her cousin she didn't want to get married.
等他回来的时候呢，他问我，他说你真的不想结婚吗？我说是的。然后呢，他就拿了一个，当时在北京有一个中华民族园，就是他的一个。招聘的一个这个报纸，我说北京在哪里我不知道，但是可以去的话，我说可以。
Zhuo Ma lived in Beijing for 5 years, working and studying. She returned home to Zhouzhougu with a business idea.
那么我们就有了这个第一个那个 homestay。那 homestay 做了以后呢，就是卓玛体验之家。
Zhuo Ma's business acumen has provided her family with not just eco-homestays, but also a restaurant in town and a chance for tourists to learn about traditional cuisine.
So I'm making veggie soup, which I'm sure has got a proper Tibetan name, but I'm going to make that.
Yeah.
And you guys, what are you making?
I'm making the yak meatballs.
Yak meatballs?
And I'm doing some yak meat-based thing that's wrapped in tinfoil from what I saw in the menu.
Very good. And you?
And I'm doing a seasoned salad, it looks like.
A seasoned salad?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so let's begin. Okay.
After an hour of beavering away in the kitchen, we're ready for a taste.
Wow, who made this? Oh yeah, we did. So tell us what each of these dishes that I know we made, but what each of these dishes are.
Okay, so this is some vegetable and then yak meat, and there also is a potato, and inside have yak meat, little bit. This is come from mountains, very, very special Tibetan medicine.
And is there a traditional Tibetan ceremony or something that you say before people eat?
Yes, we have a tea, and then it's also like cake, and then it's make like this.
Okay.
So, chin chin. Chinche.
Really?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
Very happy get together for thank you.
Okay.
And things we are very happy get together.
Okay.
So like
Should we do
this.
it together now?
Chinche.
Ready?
Yes.
Chin
Yeah.
chin.
Chinche. Chinche.
Oh, and there is one other ceremony that Zhuoma wants to show me.
It's same like alcohol, but not too strong. So then I singing and then we need one person drinking. So I can choose one person. So I choose you, okay?
It's for good luck, she says. I'm not so sure, but you know, she's my host, so what can I do?
Pamaya, 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 嘎吱去给帕玛拉，肚子我们去拔起来么？说肚子我们去拔起来么？呀，这是的嘞。捉波呀，捉波呀，捉波呀，三自己给捉波啦，肚子抢给去吧。
The hospitality was astonishing, the singing was brilliant, the food is lovely. The wine is good, 3 glasses in a row. It's probably pushed me to the limit, but you know, let's just have fun. Yeah, thanks. There's no point overdoing it, exaggerating it. It's likely that just as with every other place I've experienced in China, the number of people visiting here will continue to rise, and that will pose challenges in balancing the innocence and authenticity of these regions against the forces of grand-scale development and mass tourism. Certainly amongst the individuals I've met, there's been a strong recognition that the country's natural assets have to be protected from the onslaught of big business. And I really, really hope their wisdom prevails.